Well, the hits just keep on coming here on V3Fights, literally and figuratively as well. This is a light heavyweight championship. The V3Fights Amateur Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and this is the vacant title as Rakim Talley from Dixon, Tennessee and Warriors Den will take on Steven Birdsong. They call him the Juggernaut, originally from Detroit, Michigan, now fighting out of Memphis in Ram Wrestling. Rakim Talley usually a middleweight, but he did fight on our V3Fights March card, defeating Raheem Forrest. He's a former college wrestler. All of his wins have been by finishing his opponent. So here's a guy who likes to get it done.
He finishes him, he comes in quick. He's got some great wrestling. He's normally a middleweight, but he took this fight on short notice when his own teammate had to pull out David Bailey. I talked to their coach, they said, look, Rakim has really been trying to get on this card. Can he step in? And I said, absolutely. He's definitely a worthy opponent to fight for our vacant light heavyweight belt.
Well, he comes in 3-0 and about a 10-pound weight advantage over Steven Birdsong. He rolls into the V3Fights cage. Coached by Jose Rodriguez, will be cornered by both Jose and Jason Blackford. Rakim Talley from Dixon, Tennessee. And now let's get set to meet his opponent, Steven the Juggernaut Birdsong, the former V3Fights middleweight champion who defended the title twice. So we've seen Steven a number of times here on V3Fights. He is 7-1 and looking for the title.
He defeated current middleweight champion Kendon Smallwood in October as well. He was absolute dominant. He had 2 defenses of the middleweight title. Was trying to go pro, hasn't gotten picked up anywhere yet. The cards didn't align for him. So he said, you know what, I don't want to sit out for much longer. I need to get in there. And he contacted us. He's been working out with Raheem over at Ram Wrestling and Mark Beckwith. This is an exciting fighter.
Well, we saw Raheem Rambo Forrest in our first fight tonight. He lost a unanimous decision to Bradley Gibson. But now it's Talley and Birdsong. And again, Birdsong trying to get the light heavyweight title after owning the middleweight title.
Look at that crowd out there.
Oh, yeah.
This place is packed.
Absolutely packed here at V3Fights. We go to the tail of the tape. Talley, in just a moment, we'll go to that tail of the tape. But again, Talley trying to stay undefeated. Birdsong, only 1 blemish on his record, as we see Crystal Morrow. Our cut girl always does a fabulous job. Originally from Detroit, and now fighting out of Memphis in Ram Wrestling. So our second fighter tonight, who has the work done under Ram Wrestling, and Mark Beckwith. The tail of the tape. Again, at 204, listed there at 203, rounded off, he was 204, about a 10-pound advantage for Talley with the weight. Age-wise, he's 6 years the junior of Birdsong. But that doesn't always tell the complete story.
Not at all. A lot less fights, a lot less experience. But that college level wrestling experience is extremely important. We see it at the highest levels of MMA. Most champions have Division I wrestling experience because it prepares you for war in here.
This one for the V3Fights Amateur Light Heavyweight Championship. Let's meet the two officially with Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion is championship bout is brought to you by Cloud9. In a separate 3-minute rounds for the vacant V3 Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the red trunks with the black trim. At 6'1", he weighed in at 204 pounds. A wrestler with a perfect MMA record, 3 wins and no losses. Representing Warriors Den, and fighting out of Dixon, Tennessee, Rakim Talley. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the orange corner. He wears the gray trunks with the red and white trim. At 6'1", he weighed in at 194.5 pounds. A Mantu fighter with an MMA record, 7 wins and just 1 loss. Representing Ram Wrestling and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, by way of Detroit, Steven the Juggernaut Birdsong.
Clint Kolosinski, third man in the cage for this title fight. Now final instructions.
Protect yourselves at all times. Follow my instructions.
Nice stare down
Legion,
from
this one's for the
Birdsong
belt.
and Talley as we get ready for this battle. Again, 3 rounds, 3-minute rounds. Your judges Mike Kane, Jimbo Surratt, and Joe Stallnaker. Round 1, here we go on V3 Fights.
One thing you'll notice with Steven is he mentally picks people apart. You saw he was down on the mat, staring at his opponent, didn't shake hands. He mentally beats people. He did it to Kendon Smallwood, but you see him in trouble here with a quick takedown by Talley.
Talley quickly with side mount. And you see the legs on, the feet on the side of the cage. That's fine as long as he pushes off. If he starts to curl those toes in between the fence, that will be strictly prohibited.
And really, that's about safety. You get your toe caught in there and you get tweaked, you rip a toe off, and we don't want to see that.
Yeah, good point.
And a full mount here by Talley. He's got him in a bad position.
Birdsong gives up his back.
He's going to look to throw that other leg in. If he throws that left leg in and flattens out Birdsong, there he goes. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Keep his hips in, keep the weight on his hips, and keeps his legs and knees off of the mat so Birdsong can't build up a base and improve his position.
Again, Talley weighed in 10 pounds heavier. Talley also 6 years younger. Now trying to reign some ground and pound, but again, flipping around as Birdsong, they're back to their feet. They really absorb any type of punishment there.
There you say that the Tennessee USA wrestling tattoo on Talley. Birdsong in an over-under position, tried for a head and arm, but knew that he wasn't going to land that against a skilled wrestler like Talley.
Well, how quickly will Talley try to get back on the ground here?
Well, he hasn't given Birdsong any room to breathe.
Tried a little takedown there. I think he might have slipped. There's a knee from Talley. There's another one. I don't know if Birdsong just looks tired or he's playing possum here.
Like I said, he'll play some mental games on people. You just never know what to expect with him.
There they go, both tumbling.
Talley reaches up for that whizzer, but Birdsong passes him and gets his back, but he's just way too high, and Talley's gonna reverse this.
There he did it. Outside down, slips through, tries a little hammer fist.
But if we were scoring this wrestling, I would have given Birdsong 2 points for the takedown.
Unfortunately for him, we're not.
But you saw how quickly Rakim was able to recover from that position.
Right.
And he is just all over Birdsong. He's in another full mount position. He's controlling Birdsong really well.
And again, he gives up his back. Birdsong does. Final 30 here in round number 1. Now he's turtling up a bit.
And he's just controlling him. Gets right back into a full mount, raining some punches down. Nothing really solid or effective yet, but it's scoring points. He's dominating this round. He's been in top position. He's raining down punches. He's pretty much controlled this whole thing.
Yeah, it was a good round there for Talley, but as you said, down the stretch, not a lot of, I think, punishing punches, but certainly those strikes are scoring with the judges. And now Birdsong has to go back to his corner with Mark Beckwith and come out. Kevin Henry's also there and have some better strategy for round 2 as we take a look at the first round highlights.
You see Talley's just all over him. Once he initiated contact, Birdsong hasn't been able to stop him from taking him down. Birdsong ended up getting that initial takedown, but Talley was able to improve quickly and reverse it and was never in danger.
So a good first round for Rakim Talley as he looks to stay undefeated. And there you see Birdsong being talked to by both Henry there on our left and Mark Beckwith on the right.
You know, Birdsong's been out of it for a while. He hasn't fought since October. That's a long layoff for some of these guys. Where Talley, he's been fighting back-to-back.
That's a great point. And look, Birdsong was our middleweight champion. He defended it twice. He was hoping to get that pro shot, and it hasn't happened for him yet. So that's got to be a little frustrating as well. This would go a long way if he can come away with his victory, but he is in for a battle here as we saw in the first round. Round 2, here we go. Talley and Birdsong.
And came in with a punch and followed it up, trying to close the distance. Birdsong's dropping down for a double there, and you see that Talley just cranks him up. Birdsong's got to watch. He's getting close to a low blow there with those knees.
Right.
And he's trying with a single leg now to see if he can finish the college wrestler. Talley's able to break that grip. Talley's still okay here. He's got a whizzer, and he breaks that grip. You see how he defended that single leg well, but he just needed knee.
A little more aggressiveness from Birdsong here. Early in the second round. Talley, the former college wrestler. And all of his wins have been finishes. We'll see if he continues that streak, if he can win the fight. Let's see what Birdsong can do, because that first round was all Talley. Still in the clinch, up against the side of the cage. Not much happening right now. Talley, bigger. Not so sure if he's stronger, but right now he's showing that strength.
Scores that takedown again. Puts Birdsong in a bad position here.
He tagged him there on that last one.
He's got Birdsong's arm trapped.
Not going for a choke.
Doesn't really have it below the chin, but can he get Birdsong to quit? He's definitely cranking on it. He's got his mouth open. He's breathing, calmly breathing.
There's a shot from Birdsong.
Hard to finish a choke like that. But now you see Birdsong roll to his stomach. Now he's in a better position on his back, trying to hold Talley down. But he breaks free and he's throwing some bombs.
And in full mount though, now he turtles up, giving up his back, then he gets up the side, protecting himself here, but he doesn't show anything. Soon, Kolesinski might put an end to this fight. And he does.
He actually submitted. He was tapping out at the same time. So on short notice, Rakim Talley comes in here and just dominates one of the most dominant middleweight champions we've ever had.
I don't want to take anything away from Rakim Talley, who's a hell of a fighter, but it just didn't seem like the Steven Birdsong we're used to seeing.
And that can be that long layoff. He likes to play mental games, but maybe it got into his own head this time, and he just wasn't able to get in there and execute what he wanted to do, which was the striking.
Take a look at some of the action. This is late in the fight when the submission happened.
He's just raining down punches. You see Steven's got his hand up to tap. But great effort by these guys. Another great finish and another great champion to represent V3.
And how about that? The streak continues of finishing fighters. That's what he does. Rakim Talley, the new V3Fights amateur light heavyweight champion. That is one happy team with Jose Rodriguez and Jason Blackford. He improves the 4-0, and more importantly, he has the belt. Let's get the official time as we go to Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage, we present the official time, 2 minutes and 27 seconds in round number 2. Referee Clint Kolesinski calls a halt to the bout due to strikes, declaring your winner by TKO victory and new V3 heavyweight champion, Rakim Talley.
That is one exhausted but one happy man, Rakim Talley, who gets the belt and now gets a few words with our own Jason Lederbach.
So Rakim, your teammate was originally supposed to fight for the title tonight. He got hurt. Coach Jose called me, said, I've got a beast that can step in. He's normally a middleweight, but he'll take the fight on a week's notice. And you just came in here and proved a 4-0, 4 finishes. How you feeling?
It shows a week's notice. It shows. I'm glad to have a fight. I'm glad I took it. Just looking forward to the next couple of months. More fights under the belt. Still fairly young in the sport, but I want to improve.
Anyone else you want to thank?
I want to thank my coaches first of all for being here. Awesome guys right there. Thank my mom and family watching in the crowd. Love you guys.
There you go, undefeated 4-0, 4 finishes. Your new light heavyweight champion, Rakim Talley.
Congratulations to Rakim, another belt winner tonight here. It's really the night of championships with 8 of our 11 fights for titles. And Rakim Talley at just 24 years of age, has a bright future. Now 4-0, and now the V3 Fights Amateur Light Heavyweight Champion. Coming up next, we keep the ball rolling with the V3 Fights Amateur Featherweight Championship with the defending champion Reggie Spider Monkey Adams taking on Jose Zuniga. Keep it right here on V3Fights.com.